back to my channel. So usually around this time I'm doing a plan with me for the next month, but today we're changing things up. We're gonna do a mid-year reset video. Basically, if you saw my last plan with me, you know what's been going on. Things have been a little different in the past month, and getting back into things has been super difficult, and it is taking some time. It's mainly getting back into a routine, getting back sleep, and just being in a good state with both me and my hubby. So that's why we're doing a reset video instead of plan with me video. It is pretty similar in a way, but maybe just a little bit more about goals and stuff like that. And if you haven't been to my channel yet, welcome. My name is Holly from Life with Holly Lifestyles. I'm so excited to share with you my life as an entrepreneur and my tips and tricks for business. I also share a lot of desk, productivity, and lifestyle content. So if you're interested in any of that or all of that, make sure you're subscribed. So first off, I'm going to be sharing the goals for the rest of this year. There are some that I have been doing and have done. There are some that I wanted to do but forgot to do or didn't do. And then there's those that are probably new goals that I want to do. Some of these goals will reflect on routines that I want to change in the future, and I'm going to be sharing a little bit on that too. And basically, we're starting fresh, getting things back together, kind of figuring out what I want to do. I definitely won't figure out everything in this video, but you'll see the progress in the next couple plan with me, so I'm excited to share that, and let's get in. So first off, we're going to talk goals. This is the personal goals. I'm looking back at my 2024 goal planner that I had and I did in the beginning of the year. If you haven't checked out that video, make sure to link it up in the cards up above and down below. There's also a free Notion template for your goal planning, so I will also link that down below for you to check out. But other than that, it seems like nothing has really happened for Q2, so I'll probably have to move a lot of it to Q3, but I'm going to be skipping that over because I'm just going to look at it at a glance first and kind of share my personal goals with you guys. So if you saw my last plan with me video, you know health has been super crazy with both me and the hubby, and I know that getting exercise and getting some sort of movement into our lives is very, very important. So that's one of the top things that I have for my goals for personal. Second is stomach issue and any type of gut health that needs to be fixed also. So figuring that out. If you have any recommendation on gut health stuff, exercise that are super easy, that's good, feel free to let me know in the comments down below. I would love to hear from you if you guys have any suggestions. But other than that, those are the top two priorities for personal this year. And last but not least is get back into reading. So one of the books I've been reading is this one right here. This is the Emily Henry's Funny Story. It's her newest book. And this is actually a book from my Discord. We are doing a book club and this is the book. I have a couple more days to read this, but I've been loving it so far. And I'm happy that I'm also getting back into reading. That's something that I kind of stopped and didn't do much of this month. And then one of the next books I want to read for the month of August is definitely Just for the Summer by Abby Jimenez. I read the first two books, so I definitely want to finish off the summer with this one here. I'm going to not be too hard on myself with books, but these are the top two. I would love to finish by the end of summer or even in the beginning of September if it does take a little bit more time. So those are the most important things I want to do: health, fitness, and a little bit of reading. So those are my personal goals for the rest of this year. As for Life with Holly Lifestyles, I have been in a little rut recently. I think because of everything that's been happening. I've been also uninspired for a lot of things. I've been sharing the same desk type of content for the past 6 months. When I changed up my desk space, I did want to change up my home office and maybe move my gaming setup somewhere else so that I can create a cozy nook in this area. For my gaming setup, I absolutely love it, but I just don't have a lot of time to play games. And as much as I love the setup and what I've created, it's just something that I don't know if I can do long term or if it's something I will do all the time. It's more of a hobby and something that I've already created a couple years ago, and that's why I just kept it the way it is. So I'm still deciding what I want to do with that. So maybe during the fall there'll be some new content on redecorating my home office, maybe switching up the gaming setup to something more simple. And yeah, so we'll see how that goes. I'm still doing a little bit of planning on this, so I'll definitely update you in the next plan with me and stuff like that. So let me know what you think too. I would love to see what you guys are thinking. Summer has also been slow with collaborations, whether it's paid or even gifted. So I've been taking this time to work on Point Hunt a little bit more. I do have a lot of things that I need to work for Point Hunt since the 2025 collection is coming out very, very soon. I have a lot of things I need to do for that. So I guess it's a good thing that Life with Holly is a little bit slower now so that I can focus on Point Hunt. I can also start to experiment other things like drawing on my iPad for some cute wallpaper art. I can do some digital planning and try to figure that out a little bit, and even other Notion templates and stuff like that. So if you have any requests or anything, feel free to let me know in the comments down below. And let me know what other types of content you've been loving or something you want to see, because I would love to hear your feedback on content. That always helps with me and helps with you. And last but not least, we're going to talk about Point Hunt, which is my small business. It's a planner and stationery shop here in Seattle, Washington. We do customizable planners and all this fun stuff. We have desk accessories. We have lots of things happening. For the main thing of Point Hunt, I think we will be downsizing a lot with our products for next year for sure. We'll also probably find a new warehouse that's a lot more affordable compared to the one we have now, which is really, really big. At the time, we thought we were going to grow into it, but since the economy has been a little bit crazy in the last couple of years, we've definitely been staying more in a line rather than going up. So things will be kept more simple and maybe even focus on work week agenda a little bit more, because I haven't been doing that since Point Hunt hasn't been doing as well as it would have been. So that's why I think being able to focus on both equally would be really, really good. And those are the kind of where I'm at with my life in general and for the rest of the year. So that is the rest of the goals for 2024. Hope that kind of clarifies some stuff, and yeah. Okay, so let's now talk routines. If you've been watching my video, you hear that I've been doing some kind of personal training, but it's all online. It was called Copilot. I was using it since the beginning of this year, and then the last couple of months it did change its name to Trainwell. And then another thing was that the coach that I had actually left the company, and then I had to have a new coach. So earlier this week, I had a meeting with her, and it just gave me some clarification on some stuff that I never thought about. I was mentioning to her that I had my own stomach problems and that I was not feeling my best of the best. I was always constantly tired, and she was saying how maybe I'm just not physically exhausted, but I'm also mentally exhausted, and I never really actually thought of that because I've always been a pretty strong person myself. But after she said that, I felt a lot better, and I kind of figured out maybe that is why I've been feeling what I'm feeling in the past couple of weeks. So that really helped, and the last couple of days I've been feeling a lot better, and now that we're doing this video, it's the perfect timing. I get to figure out what my new routine would be. So for exercise, I can do walking pad as one of the top exercises that I can do, whether it's at home or at Point Hunt office. At Point Hunt office, I do have a treadmill that you can have under your desk, or it can just stand on its own, and currently it's standing on its own, so I can use it anytime and there's no excuse to not use it. Obviously, the one here at my desk may be a little harder because you do have to set it up, and she did mention to do 5 to 10 minute kind of walks, something to start small with, so I'll definitely be doing that at Point Hunt. Another thing she did mention is to hydrate, and you know, when you drink a lot of water, you have to pee a lot. She did recommend some other ways to drink water, but also don't have to pee all the time, is basically adding some sort of citrus and sodium in it. So something like lemon juice ice could fit perfectly with your water, or even just infused cucumber or lemon. So those are the two things that I definitely want to try, because I do like to spice up my water, because water itself is very, very boring. So I'm excited to try that out for the next month or two. Last but not least, I do have Tuesdays and Thursdays as my workout. She decided to cut it to Mondays only, so I'm excited to just get back into working out, see how it goes, kind of feel my body the way it is, which is what she recommended a lot too. It's just to kind of feel how you feel and just do what you need to do. If you need to sleep, go to sleep. If you need to do certain things, just do it. So that is what I'm going to be doing for the next month to kind of test it out and see how it goes. I do have some trips still planned out for the next week or two, so those are going to definitely mix it up a little bit, but after that I think will be settled for a little bit before my next trip, and I'm excited to kind of get back into things. So now we talked about my routine for this whole thing, and now we have to be figuring out the hubby's routine. So since the hubby's the one that has the health issues, he definitely needs to step up his game also. So I'm going to be sharing with him my kind of routine and where I'm going to be at, and hopefully he will do something similar or even something a little bit better. Sometimes he does work a lot and he kind of forgets about himself, so I definitely need to remind him on that every single day. But that is pretty much for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you learned a little bit about myself and all the crazy things that's been happening. I'm excited to see where life takes me in the next couple of months, and things are getting a lot better. I do hope that things do get better because the last couple of weeks has been super draining and super tiring. But thank you again for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like and comment down below any other videos you would like to see. And don't forget to follow me at Life with Holly Lifestyles on Instagram and TikTok. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye!